Describe your life on Leicester Street before like all the the incidents that happened. Can you describe like how was it?
Oh, it was peaceful, happiness. It was a lot of functions, family functions going on, positive energy. Everybody just having a good time. Everybody in their good spirit instead of the bad. So,
Right. What is some of the things that you cherish the most?
well, both of my parents for being there for me. That's what I cherish the most. Them giving me encouraging words, as a child to, uplift me as an adult as I was growing.
Yeah.
So it elevated me more to want to strive for more in life.
Yeah.
Not, so every day a good day when you kick you with, my folks. So,
Yeah.
my dad, he made sure everybody had a good time and everybody was, you
Right.
know, together is one. So,
Yeah.
shit. Come, you have fun, you enjoy yourself, you go back home. Can't stay there, but you
Right.
got to go back home.
All right. So can you describe that day? Like start from the very beginning, like from the time you woke up to, you know, from the like just walk me straight through that day.
I think I'm gonna just say I think I went to school,
Yeah.
and when I went to school, whatever. My mama ended up picking me up from school, and shit, everything was smooth. So it really didn't pop off until like later that night. That's when stuff got rowdy and shit. So I ain't gonna just say too much happened during the day, but it happened like
That
time.
night.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
time
night.
like from the time I got out of school, like they be like afternoon going
Yeah,
towards
around like
dark
3.
nighttime.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like about 4, 5, 6. I want to say it started at 9
PM.
at night
Hmm.
because it was raining
How long did it last?
down there. 3
3 in the morning.
3 hours to
Oh,
me.
3 hours.
Well, for him to, first of all, this how it started. I heard commotion in the front,
Mm.
so I'm already knowing that's between my daddy and him,
So how did you figure that it was between them two?
cause every function we had, and ever since he got out or whatever, he they just been back and forth,
Yeah.
exchanging words with each other, back and
So
forth.
so I got a question. All right, so I'm gonna rewind it just a tad bit. What was the reason that the uncle went to jail in the first place, like the very first time?
Uh, they want to say self defense, but he went to jail for killing an old man, and that's all I know.
Your dad didn't have nothing to do with it,
No,
so it was just he got out. You know.
a lot of folks been telling me a lot of things, so I've been trying to put two and two together. So if this dude that they so called my uncle had went to jail for some shit that he did in his past
Hmm.
and just not getting out in 2008 when he created another situation.
Correct.
So he, this what it was with him. The reason why he transpired the way he transpired was because he felt like his folks wasn't paying him no visit. They wasn't answering none of his calls. They got their number changed.
And so the folks he talking about is your dad, right?
My dad folks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So like then I also heard he was planning on killing everybody on his side of the
Hmm.
family. That's why when I was putting two and two together, I'm like, okay, so my the people that actually died in that house didn't have nothing to do with it.
Right.
He just they was just in his sight at the time when he flashed on.
So really, he was just having like probably like a mental breakdown, and when he had it, he just ticked. He just ticked and just started killing people.
No, no. Let me put it like this. Okay, so this what got him to start killing. Him and my daddy was exchanging words or whatever. My daddy friends and them, they was in the front with
And
him.
what you finna say is what you remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet.
They was in the front with him or whatever. My mama was in the back room. They got the master bedroom. You can't hear nothing back there if from the front if you back there. So you can't hear nothing. She's back there getting my newborn sister a bath or whatever. Then I'm just hearing words going, exchanging, you know, words I don't use, but now I do. But they was exchanging words, and the next thing you know, it went from words exchanging to a loud bow sound. So when I heard the first 3 shots, I got up and walked in there. He was shooting my daddy. So when I seen him shooting my daddy, well, it didn't. Let me put it like this: to me, from my eye point of view, it didn't look like he was shooting him, but I know he was. It's just from my eyesight. So, like when I seen my daddy slumped over on the couch or whatever after he finished him, my daddy was making his last couple of responses, such as he loved his brother and all that, and why he was doing
So
he was questioning him
why he was doing it.
yeah, like why he
was just like why you doing this?
Yeah. So when I watched it, I was like, okay, let me go back in this room with my brothers and them. So that's what I did.
So you as a child, you didn't think nothing was wrong. You just was like, all right, let me go back in here with them.
Cause like, first of all, I'm gonna put it like this: I thought it was a dream. As a kid, you wouldn't expect no traumatic situation like what occurred at the time. You wouldn't expect that as no child. That's something that shouldn't even be on a child conscious.
Right, correct.
So, like for me to been able to experience what I experienced, it took a lot for me to overcome what I went through. Cause to be honest with you, if you knew me back then, after all this happened, you wouldn't even want to call yourself my friend or wanted to be around me, because like I didn't like people, because I felt like everybody was a threat.
Yeah.
So once that occurred, it was like, okay, so I even felt like the people, my mama's people, was a threat. So I had to defend myself. So my grandma ended up getting scared. She ended up sending me to Lakeside just to get help. This after all that.
So no. Let's pause it real quick. Let's pause it. All right. So before you go past it, all right, you went in the room, and what you do? What happened next?
Oh no, I'm just in there, sitting in there chilling with my brothers and them. We watching Fairy Godparents on TV and stuff. And next thing you know, I heard some more shots. So I got up again and I walked in the living room. He was shooting the female that was sitting next to my daddy. So look, this what had happened. So as I'm walking,
Who was the female?
That's what I'm finna get to. So as I walked into the living room or whatever, it was the dude. It was a man already on the ground with a bullet hole in his head.
Scoot up to the mic.
It was my daddy friend. So the girl he was shooting was my daddy homeboy girlfriend,
right,
that was sitting next to my dad.
Right.
So he was shooting her. As he was shooting her, she also, made a comment saying the same thing. But she was like, what she got to do, with what's going on.
And this what you remember.
And that she loved him as well. So it was like, damn, everybody saying
they love you.
Like
In
you,
their last words, they saying that they love this person. In their last words,
yeah,
they didn't try to say help, run. They didn't try to tell you to run, get out of there,
none of
or
that.
nothing. They just said I
Cause
love you.
look, this because they didn't even see me in the doorway. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't even want to say I was peeking. I was really standing literally in the doorway.
Yeah,
But they probably wasn't paying no attention to the
correct.
doorway. So at the time of getting that situation, so as she was getting shot, she made her last words. He finished her off. That's when he came in the bedroom
Where you was at?
where I was just standing in the doorway. He stood in the doorway, looked at me for about a good 10, 15 minutes before he started charging at me with his pocket knife. So when he charged at me with his pocket knife, he tried to stick me in my chest, but I ended up grabbing his hand. So he went across my throat with it. And then I had got up. He walked
You
out.
was bleeding.
Yeah, I was bleeding. So before he even, charted at me, I was like, nah, when he did chart at me, we was like face to face. I was like, I love you. And he was like, no, you don't. Then that's when he, sliced me on the throat. So he ended up walking out the room, back into the living room. I guess he went in the kitchen. Because when he came back, that's when I got up.
So you was still laying on the ground after he left out.
No, I wasn't on the ground.
Where you was at?
I was sitting on the bed.
And you was just holding your neck.
Just holding my neck, sitting on the bed. Like I was in a movie or something.
Right. You not one time did you think to run?
Mm-mm.
You didn't think to run. You thought this was like supposed to happen.
Mm-mm. See, like I said, it's like it was a dream because it's like, damn, I ain't me as a child, I ain't never been through nothing like that. Never seen nothing like, never seen nobody kill nobody. That was my
Right.
first time experiencing death. So, like, I never been so close to death
Right.
till that day. So it's like now when I think about death, it's like I think about that day. Like people be telling me I'm a miracle, I'm a walking testimony, I'm a strong individual. So it be people asking me how I managed to make it out, but that's not my call to make because
Right.
I can't say. It's just know that only thing they can say is that I played dead. So that was about the smartest thing
To do.
to do at that moment in time.
All right. So you sitting on the bed, you holding your neck.
Mm-hmm.
He go in the kitchen. What he do?
You gonna get a butcher knife.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this long. Okay, so let me put it like this. I was holding my neck. I got up because I had to go to the restroom. So I ended up acting like I was finna go to the restroom, but the whole time I was going for the house phone in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up dropping the house phone in the hallway because he ended up walking towards me. So as he walked towards me, I'm on the ground holding my neck, acting like I knocked the phone off the hook and I was trying to put it back on. So I was like, I gotta go to the restroom. And he was like, go ahead. And then as I was going to use the restroom, that's when he came behind me and stuck me right through the head. And then that's when I fell into.
He stuck you with the butcher knife in the head.
He went straight through. So it went. The handle was on this side, and the tip of the knife was on this side. And I fell in the tub. So when I fell in the tub, that's when he walked off again.
Now he really thought you was dead when he did that.
Yeah.
So did he pull it out or did he keep it in there?
No, he just left it in there.
That's crazy.
I tried to pull it out. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in the tub. I'm not panicked. See, this thing, because I done heard when you panic, it make your adrenaline rush and stuff.
At 9 years old, you heard that and you took that and ran with it.
Mm-hmm. So I wasn't panicking on nothing. That's why I was like, I guess. No, the only way I feel like, okay, so I'm leaking from the throat, literally leaking from the throat.
And
But
from the head.
no, I wasn't leaking from the head yet.
Oh,
Cause it just went through like it was. I didn't feel it or anything. Like I didn't feel none of it. I didn't even feel it when he sliced me across the throat. I just know my neck was
it's bleeding.
bleeding because it was a lot of blood on my hand. So and then it started getting on my shirt because I had a white T-shirt on. And as I'm sending it to leaking or whatever, he go back in the kitchen, come right back out the kitchen. He walking in the hallway with a garbage bag and another knife. Uh, so as he walked towards the back room where I was at first, which was where my brothers, the room that my brothers was left in when I walked out, he ended up sticking my baby brother, my youngest brother, multiple times till where I heard him holler, like literally crying. And then he was like, he was sticking him. He was like, shut up.
This the
And
one that's still alive, right?
nah.
He died.
Mm-hmm. And he stuck him and he was like, shut up, be quiet. And all I could hear was him like taking his last little breath of words or whatever. Then he ended up walking back into the kitchen. This time, my other brother ended up coming in the bathroom with me. So I seen when I was looking at my brother, he was bleeding from the the the, the back of the head and the side, like he just got hit with something. So he let him use the bathroom, and I was like, I was telling my little brother this. I was like, if stay in the bathroom with me, we gonna get up out of here.
That's what you told him.
That's
That's
exactly
the
what
one
I told
that.
him.
That's the one that's alive.
No, that's the one
That's dead.
yeah. See, uh, damn. Yeah, so when he was in the bathroom with me, I was telling him that if he staying here with me, I was gonna get us up out of here. Like, we just had to wait till, the police arrive or whatever. Cause if you make a call to 911, they still gonna come
So
automatically to
did
the
you
address.
when you picked up that house phone? Did you ever call?
Yeah, I pressed 911 in the green button.
But then you hung up.
Yeah, cause he was right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want him to see it, like on the phone screen
Right.
if he was to pick it up or something. So, yeah, I did that. And then my little brother ended up, I guess he got dizzy, sleepy, or whatever you want to call it. He got tired. I'm going to just say he got tired because he wanted to lay down. So he asked him, can he lay down?
He asked the uncle.
Yeah. He asked him, can he lay down when he got a full flash, weapon in his hand, not a knife. So he let him go lay down in the bed. And as soon as he laid down in the bed, he went right behind him and stuck him in his back multiple times and drug his body face down on the floor. Then he ended up going right back into the kitchen. He ended up going right back into the kitchen. I don't know what he was doing in the kitchen because this time he didn't come back with no knife. Because I guess he already used him up or whatever. So he ended up coming back in there, and I ended up fainting a little bit, like dozing off a little bit. But I was steady fighting, like trying to catch everything. So he walked back through there. Next thing you know, my mama come up there.
So your mama was here the whole time.
When everybody else is in there dead or about to die.
So hold on.
My mama and my baby sister was the last two in the house. Cause like I said, when you in that in their
Back room.
room,
She couldn't hear a
you
gunshot.
can't hear nothing back there. Cause it's like soundproof. Well, yo, you can't hear nothing back there. Cause it's really way in the back of the house. Like you got the laundry section, then you got the kitchen, and then you got the living room.
Okay, she come in. Then what?
And he started questioning her. He started asking her. He was like, where, he was like, where his brother keys, where his brother phone, all this stuff at.
Did she ever at a point see him dead at that moment?
She said when she walked in the first time, she said that she didn't want to die. Yeah, cause she seen,
All of them on the ground.
yeah, they right there in the living room. Like my daddy was slumped on the couch, the girl was slumped on the couch, the dude was stretched out right there in front of the kitchen walkway and on the side of the TV.
Uh-huh.
So, only reason a person really couldn't get out of the house was because, for one, it's bars on every window in the house. And then we had them storm doors, and then you was gonna have to unlock them in order to get out. So it was gonna be risky either way.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I did have that mindset to,
Try to escape.
yeah.
So she walk in. She see them on the ground. She say she don't want to die. What was his next? What was
He
his
started
next step?
questioning her and kept questioning her, asking her questions after questions. She couldn't.
And this is something that you seen, right? So you was still in the tub or you heard it?
I was in the tub.
And
They was
you
right
heard it.
there in front of me, in front of the doorway, in front of the
Oh,
bathroom.
okay.
So like how our house made, it's like it's the living room. When you
Come closer to it.
when you come through the living room,
Uh-huh.
which is their front door in the living room, which is another door in front of the front door, you go straight. That's the hallway, and it's two bedrooms in the bathroom right there. So it's like a hallway, small hallway, then bathroom, then the room, then the other room on the other side. So they was in front of me the whole time. So I'm watching him standing in front of me. Well, he wasn't like literally standing in front of me, like in front of the doorway. So I'm watching him, telling her, asking her this. Then when she couldn't tell him where I guess some of the items was, he told her that he didn't want to do it. But he was like, come here. He was like, come here, Rissa, come here. And she came to him and she was like, please don't. And next thing you know, I heard a bow, a gunshot. But it was like, it wasn't a loud bow. It was like a silent. Cause when she hit the ground, it was like, damn, she just fell. And then I guess after she got took out, that's when I literally just dozed out. Like I literally went into the light, but somehow I ended up going to sleep. Cause like I was telling y'all, I was playing dead. So by me playing dead, keeping my eyes closed for a period of time, it's like when I opened them, I seen the bright glare.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up closing my eyes again and reopen them. And I'm constantly, like my vision was going bleary.
Mm-hmm.
So I just closed my eyes. And then when I woke back up, the police, the firemen was in there. I got up out the tub. I got to walking. One of the firemen or paramedics, whoever it was, seen me walking and was like, they got a child. He was like, we got a child in here walking with a knife invented in his skull. He slung me on his back like a rag doll, y'all. They just thought I was dead or whatever, but I was responsive. So when they put me on the stretchers, it was cold outside because it was raining. They put me in the ambulance. They I walked through the house. I seen my brothers. I seen what he did to my other brothers, other two brothers. Then I seen all them my parents and them other two adults in the front room. They was investigating. So when I walked through there, that was it. So from that point on,
It was two survivors. It was your sister and your brother, right?
yeah, it's three of us.
Three. So where was your sister the whole time? She was in your mom was in the bathroom giving her a bath, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he forgot about her, right?
Mm-mm.
He
He
did.
cut her in the head, and in the ankle, and the thigh. Yeah, he did that.
And then what he did to your brother?
He just punched him and gave him a few cuts. But I feel like he beat him with that wood that they said that was in the house.
Yeah. Okay, so now we fast forward. We you get on the stretcher. You get to the hospital. Did you at what point did you realize like, all right, I'm still alive?
Shit. I don't know. See, like when they took me to the hospital, they already had drugged me up, so I was asleep. So it's like when I woke up, I was panicking,
Mm-hmm.
and like it wasn't no dream then. It was like me coming back to reality.
All right.
So like I'm panicking. They telling me I waking up. I'm thinking I'm at home. I wake up in a hospital bed or whatever. I'm looking for my mama and dad and them, and they telling me they ain't make it. They gone.
Who was they?
The people and the nurses and stuff in the hospital.
Yeah. So it was just you there by yourself?
Nah, it was me and my brother in the room together. They had me and my brother in the room together, like two separate hospital beds.
Yeah. So okay, so
We was at Labana.
Labana. And it wasn't no adults there with you.
Yeah, besides my grandma and auntie
So they did show up.
on my mama's side.
Right.
They wouldn't let nobody on my father's side.
Come in because of the situation.
Yeah, so we couldn't go near them or nothing without strictly law enforcement.
Right.
But as times change, I
Who
still
who were at that in that time span? Who were the people like after the situation happened? Who were the people that was close to you that helped you the most, like to recover everything, like to recover?
my
I know you
grandma.
had to walk again. You had to learn how to, I know you had like bad vision. Your vision
No,
was always good.
after I woke up,
It was good.
I put like this. Anytime you go through surgery,
Mm-hmm.
it always messes with your. Well, I'm gonna say, if you're going through, if you lose blood or any type of, what's the name, your vision go blurry. So it was like when I woke up after that surgery, my vision was still blurry. So all I had to do was go to sleep, take a little nap, wake back up. My eyesight would be came back.
Right.
But
What 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 did you do on days where you felt like that you was at your lowest? Like if you felt like today you start reminiscing about it, what would you normally do to like cope with the pain?
um, to be honest, all I do is think positive thoughts because the more you dwell and hold on to a negative vibe, it can affect you deeper than what you might think it can because you done held it in for so long and you don't let it out. So, like, for me, for me, how I deal with stuff like this, I just think about when I come to reliving my past, I just think about the good memories before the accident occurred.
Right. But do
Like
that ever
that's
make you
all I
angry
can.
though?
You know
Do
what I
it?
mean?
It.
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
do.
that. I feel like that'll make me even
Cause
more angry
I,
because
I
I was happy.
grew up like 18 years, 17, 18 years without a mother or a father.
Hmm.
Yeah, it got an effect on me to not have a mother or a father figure that I can call on or run to because like when I'm out in public, I see people bonding with their family.
Hmm.
I see people with their mom and daddy or whatever. Some people might not got a dad, but some people got mama. Some people might not got a mom, but they got a dad. You see what I'm saying? Somebody got somebody, but I literally have nobody. So that really puts an effect on me because like I can't run to my folks how you run to your folks.
Correct. That's why
So
us people gotta cherish our mom and dad because
because you
you
only
ain't
get one on,
correct.
and when they gone,
Ain't no coming back.
it's gonna be
So what made you feel like you wanted to tell the story? Like you felt like I'm okay. I can tell my story now.
because I want to change young people and people that might have been through similar situations to mine.
Hmm.
I really want to help the younger generation. How can I put this? Basically, I want to be a good example to the youth because it's a lot of people out here that's literally either homeless, whatever the situation might be. I want to be able to help guide them and lead them down the right path because I feel like that's why God left me here for to
Hmm.
deliver the message to others to keep going and not give up or not do anything that would get them jammed up for the rest of their life.
Right. And
So,
I feel like not to get spiritual, but I feel like when they say it's a hell and heaven, I feel like it's what you make it on earth. You either
mm,
can make it hell on earth by making the wrong decisions. You spend the rest of your life in jail, like Jesse Dawson.
mm,
He on death row right now,
mm,
serving 6 life sentences. Um, or you can make it heaven. You do what you got to do while you're here.
mm. See, one thing you gotta do is cherish your people because once they gone, it's only so less and so little you can do without them. And me growing up without a mother or father figure, it has been hard. It's been rough. It's not been easy on me just because simple fact is it's so much that I wanted to do with my parents that I couldn't do.
That you can't do.
And then it was more messed up because I lost them at a younger age. They didn't even get to see my little sister get to 18. You hear me? So they was only with her when she was 2 months,
Yeah.
and that's what hit me the most because my little sister gotta grow up. She
Yeah.
don't really know nothing about her parents. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
And like,
It make you cherish your brother and sister the most. It make you like it'll make me get so defensive if somebody was to say something crazy, like even if a boyfriend,
mm,
like, hey, I don't play. Hey, look, I don't play about my sister. Like, hey, I'm telling you, man, I had to go lay it down in on death row too. I ain't gonna lie, if it's for real.
I see. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to do now. See, my sister, my baby sister. That's what everybody know her as, little angel. She having a baby shower, right?
Hmm.
So I'm basically trying to,
Surprising.
yeah. So I'm trying to make
Yeah.
some up some funds and get some stuff going so I can help her.
When is it?
I don't know when she gonna do it, but I know it's either next month, in September because I think she due in November.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna do
I
it in
for sure,
September.
slide, and bring what I can.
Cause like y'all just don't know.
It'd be a blessing to meet,
It's
meet
it's
y'all.
it's not just her having a baby. She having a baby. Nah, let me put it like this, y'all. We just lost our grandma this year.
Uh-huh.
So everybody got pregnant. My brother, baby mama, she having another baby. My cousin, she having a baby. My sister having a baby. Me not having another baby.
You got kids?
I got one, and
Boy or girl?
I'm trying to make sure that he get old enough
How old is he?
before I have another sibling. And then for me,
How old is he?
he's 6 years old. He in
He's
first
6.
grade.
So I got a question. And I know it's gonna hit deep. When he turned 9, around the age that you was, how do you how are you gonna feel mentally, emotionally?
Oh, that's a good question. I ain't never thought about that, but that's a good question.
Because I know it's like I was your same age, your same size.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I think I get where you going with this. See, let me see. Cause I'm gonna be like, yeah, I think I know where you going with this.
I ain't going nothing crazy. I'm just saying, like, how would you feel like, would you
Cause
go back into
I feel like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like I'd be
going back to where you felt?
picturing him as me,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
and me being the one taken from
from
him.
him.
Yeah.
And so that's why you gotta hold him. You
See,
gotta
I'm
hold
like
him
this with my
close. Yeah,
son.
you gotta hold
'Cause
him
if
real close.
a person just don't know. Me and my baby mama ain't on good terms. I don't miss my baby mama. She did some foul stuff to me back then. So now it's like, it's all about him. You see what I'm saying? Even my girl that I'm with now, she even helping me. To be honest, ever since I've been going through this life-changing situation, the female that I'm with now, she been there for me through thick and thin.
Mm.
She been there for me through my dark stages, like my darkest stages when I don't want nobody around, like period.
Mm.
And she always was there, to calm me down, keep me cool.
Have you ever just flashed out?
Oh yeah, several times.
You just flashed out of nowhere?
That's cause they done hit
A nerve.
and
And it won't even take much. It could just say the wrong word.
I done been in jail cause I done wigged out and some more stuff. So it's not like I'm a person that in 3 seconds. You just gotta been able to press the button,
Yeah.
a certain switch or trigger a certain nerve in my body to make me spaz on you like that.
Right.
That's why I be telling people, you don't want to see my dark side. My dark side ain't nothing nice. Cause it's just like me reliving my past and then you putting more on top of what I already got going on in my head.
Right.
So
my message to you, because I'm gonna tell you to tell the camera, tell the people out there a message. But my message to you, live long, live for your kids, because to be honest, your kids didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask. You laid down, did what you did, and they got here. So it's your job, not their job, to take care of them. You get what I'm saying? So if you go away, now you done lost. You lost to the system. Your dad lost to the grave, and now your kid living your life all over again. You get what I'm saying? He ain't got nobody. So you gotta make sure you here to take care of your. I didn't change my ways. They used to call me a hothead. I'm talking about a real deal hothead.
see,
I'm from Chicago, so
I'm from Memphis, and
right.
I always see. Look, that's what I'm saying. People don't get it. Like the generation these days, they ain't got nothing on the generation back then.
For sure. I mean, now they just killing for a sport. They got switches, binary triggers,
Boy,
and they just don't know. But you throwing your life away, man. You throwing your life away.
Then these YNs, they killing quicker than the old heads.
The thing about it is, they ain't got no guidance. They ain't got nothing to live for. They ain't got no guidance.
No role model.
A dude, I was breaking up a fight at a gas station, and the dude went to the car and got his gun. I'm like, hey, hold on, you ain't gotta do that. The dude told the dude that didn't have a gun, he told the dude that was going to get the gun, kill me. I ain't got nothing to live for.
Mm.
So
See,
now I told the dude, you hear what he just said?
I just say,
What's more scary, a dude that ain't got nothing to live for, or you that somebody that got something to live for? The dude said somebody ain't got nothing to live for. You crazy, bro? Cause I got everything to live for.
well, in my perspective, because I done said some stuff like that before, I ain't got nothing to live for. And I still used to say that shit to this day.
Don't say it, cause you do. You got a son to live for.
But that's only when I'm going through my depressed stage. Like,
Yeah.
I'm down bad and
Your tongue is a powerful.
can't get back up.
You can't. So look, this another reason why I brought you on this podcast, bro. You know, I feel like God want me to start this podcast because I need to reach out and help people. You know, I didn't help people because I got my own security company. You know, I didn't reach 4,000-5,000 a week. You see what I'm saying? Just off profit. You get what I'm saying? But what did I take and do with that profit money? Nothing. I went and splurged. I went and did this. I went and bought designer clothes. I went and got bigger houses. I went and got a lot more cars. You see what I'm saying? What did I do for the people that's around me? You get what I'm saying? So I took that. When I took that, I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to let a lot of my spots go. I'm going to sell some of my cars. And I'm going to invest in this podcast. And guess what I'm going to do? The people that come on here that's going through things that, you know, that need help but don't have the financial support, don't have the guidance, don't have, you know, just, you know, you never know where this podcast could go. This podcast probably can go to Netflix. You never know. So it's just, I'm here to help, you know what I'm saying? And I got your number locked in. So if you ever need something, if you ever, you know, need to get somewhere, you know, you need a job, you know,
I need a job right now. I'm glad you said that. Because
Hey, so look.
I just
You a
got
felon?
my
You ain't no felon, you ain't nothing.
ain't got
I said, I
nothing.
can't give you no gun, man. I can't give you no gun, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real in front of everybody. I can't give you no gun.
I wouldn't even trust myself on one.
Yeah. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie.
That's just because of how my temper is and
Right.
what I done been through and experienced. It's not that I don't want a gun. It's
Right.
just you might trigger something and it just might.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing I'm
Hey,
going.
I ain't gonna lie. That was a switch sound. He ain't say pow. He said that was a switch. See, you want to know why I ends. That was a switch sound. That might say. All right, so look though. To end this podcast, man, what's something you got to tell the people out there that's going through something that feel like they're going through something that's more than you, but it's really not.
Keep God.
Keep God first.
Always talk to God because God can get you through so much and you wouldn't even know it because a blessing will come out of nowhere, like literally. It'll come out of nowhere because it's unexpected. Before you even see it, you won't even know that it's coming. So, like, basically what I'm saying is the more you pray, the more you keep God and keep faith in God. And if you really believe in God and everything, like, especially if folks read the Bible, for those that do read the Bible, keep reading the Bible because the more you read, the more you elevate, the more you grow, the more knowledge you gain. So my message to y'all is to keep God, man, stay strong, keep a positive mindset, never let a negative person come into your circle. So that's basically it.